What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Aiden here. Just want to come at you with a response to a question I got on Facebook. The question was pretty much like, what were my fears of starting tea, and now like what happened to those fears now 5 years on tea. So, my fears on tea for starting tea were losing my hair. I still have my hair. Year 2 and 3, my hair thinned out, and I would definitely say around the 2.5 to 3 mark year, my hair really started to recede. I'm not sure what to do with my hair right now. You guys have probably noticed in the past videos. So kind of ignore it today, be easy. But yeah, so I lost my hair. My hairline definitely went back, for sure. And it kind of thinned out a little bit. It thinned out a little bit on top. As far as the texture, my hair has always been thin and soft. It's still thin and soft. But I don't quite have any more fears of going bald exactly. I feel like my hair has really stopped receding. It's kind of at the point it's going to stay at. I don't have, well, I don't want to jinx myself. I don't have like I don't think I'm going to lose my hair. Please, don't lose my hair. Please. My second biggest fear on tea was pretty much I was afraid of what the downstairs was going to turn out to be. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. So, it's really not that bad. You know, pretty much everything you already have just gets bigger. You don't grow a penis. If that's what you guys think might happen, it's just not what happens. What you already have just gets enlarged. Another really big fear I had was health issues. I was afraid that I was going to start hormones and pretty much just like die really early, because they tell you, oh, when you start hormones, you know, you have a high risk of you know, you have to watch your liver, you have to watch your cholesterol, you have to watch your blood pressure, which I guess goes in play with your cholesterol. You have to watch out for your female organs inside becoming cancerous. You have to watch your heart, you know, heart attacks and blood clots. There's a lot of scary things that happen when you first start tea. But it's really the same concept of any other medication that you start. It depends on your body. It depends on how your body takes that medication. So it's not all that scary. You go to the doctor, you make sure you get your blood work. The average amount is 2 times a year, every 6 months. They check all your stuff, your liver function, you get your cholesterol checked, all this stuff. You get your T levels checked, and you should be good. Your doctor should be catching on very quickly if you're not reacting if you're reacting in a negative way and your body's not taking well to the hormones. They'll catch on very quickly. Another big fear I had was losing my core identity. I was afraid that I was going to transition and just become like this like dude that I can't identify like internally. And then another big fear was not being able to recognize externally what I see in the mirror. Internally, things have definitely changed. I think that my core, like the core being, my morals, my values in life, are all the same. They haven't changed. But some ways of how I express myself, my artistic views, even how I categorize things in my mind have definitely changed. Now, I wouldn't say it's like some new, like I'm not even thinking myself, I'm not the same person. Obviously, it's still me. It's been the same brain changing the whole time, and the same body. So, like I said, my core is really the same, but a lot of things have actually changed. And not that I necessarily don't like it, but it's different. And now that I'm 5 years on hormones, and now that I'm able to really focus on other things that are changing in me, like my thoughts of life and views on society and the world and the media and all this stuff, those things are surfacing, and the physical attributes are kind of diminishing as far as the changing and me noticing them like that, as opposed to when the first 2 or 3 years, you know, you're really checking those changes. As far as looking at myself in the mirror, it's really cool. I think around 2 years was kind of the weirdest time frame for me. It was like I kind of knew myself, I kind of didn't. It was like I looked in the mirror and I liked what I saw, but I didn't quite recognize it. When I looked at photos, I didn't know, like, I was looking at me, but it didn't look like me. Now, I mean, it's really simple. I really feel in tune with my body now. I feel like I look how I want it to look, how I'm supposed to look, and I can really identify with that face. And the other thing is, like, when I look at myself in the mirror, like, my eyes haven't changed.
My eyes are still...
My eyes are still the same. So when I look at myself in the mirror, like, and I look right in my eyes, it's the same eyes. And something is comforting about that. There's something about that that is comforting. Another big fear I had was needles. No, but seriously, I still have a fear of needles. Every week on Wednesday I do my shot and I still am terrified. I've tried doing it myself. I've tried doing it in my butt, in my thigh. I've had my wife do it. I've had my mom do it. It's just scary. And I don't know how else to explain it. It's just, some people are okay with needles and some people aren't. I'm just one of those people that just are not. They're still scary to me. But, you know, it's okay, I guess. So, I think one of the biggest fears is hair. Hair is really gross. It grows everywhere. It starts on your legs. It travels up. It collects on your ass. Then it travels up your stomach. And sometimes it goes on your chest, and then it travels to your face. It's almost like you get hair everywhere you didn't expect it to go, and nowhere you did expect it to go. Everyone's waiting for their fish layer to grow in. Meanwhile, it's their ass that is growing a beard. Or their back that's growing a beard. But really, hair grows everywhere. My beard travels all the way up to my eyes. My eyebrows have just become caterpillars on my face. My leg hair just grows. My hair on my head grows quick. My nails grow really quick too, even though that's not hair. So yeah, hair is just everywhere. It's just, you know, straight off of the dashboard confessional. Hair's everywhere. It's crazy. So yeah, guys, those were just some brief, quick little topics of some of the basic things, the fears that I had, and kind of what happened with those fears. Everything seems to be alright. It seems like if transitioning is really your path, you're kind of okay with the changes, and things kind of fall into place, and you notice that the hair you didn't really want, or the things you weren't really expecting, you're kind of able to live with, because you know, everyone grows up and they don't know what's going to happen when they turn 25. If you're cis or trans, you don't know if you're going to lose your hair. You don't know if you're going to get a really hairy ass. You know? You don't know if you're going to have hair on your back. If you're not even going to be able to grow a beard, because some biological men can't grow beards. So, you know, just remember that, you know, your fears are relevant and they should be talked about and discussed. And you shouldn't jump into anything if your fears totally are just you're really terrified. But I gotta say, a lot of my fears were kind of, I think anyone scared making a big jump and change in your life, so don't stress it. Alright guys, that's it. If you have any topic requests, please comment below. I'll be checking my comments a lot more now. I'm trying to respond back to you guys. It's important to me to keep you guys involved in the channel, and I want to keep providing some content you guys want to watch. Alright guys, that's it. Peace.